Okay, so this video is to help students actually get on a wiki space that their teachers have set up. So teachers have learned how to create a wiki space that they can get students to create collaborative notes or do whatever they want on there, and they can put videos and images and text on there, and they can also have a discussion forum where students can ask questions whenever they want rather than just when they're in class. So I'm going to pitch this video here towards students because it's students that need to be able to get on the wiki space and make use of it. So hey students, first thing you need to do is to go to www.wikispaces.com. So type that into your little browser space there. And then what you need to do is go over here and click the link that says sign in. And this is really straightforward. Next thing you do is click where it says make new account, just there. And you're going to need to give yourself a username. So I'm going to give myself a username. And I'm going to give myself a password. In fact, I'm going to give myself a different username. I'm going to give myself a username my teacher will understand, and they're going to know who I am. So I'm going to call myself Andrew Star 43. It's a bit gangster. Yeah, cool. Right, so that's my name. I now need to give myself a password. I'm going to keep that to myself. And then what I need to do is I need to put my email in here. So my email address that I've made up especially for this, so don't be emailing me because it won't get to anyone, is in there. So my username, password, and my email address. And then I'm going to choose no to this because I just want to use the wiki that my teacher set up. And if you don't know what a wiki is, you'll soon find out. But I don't want to actually make one myself. But if you want to make one at a later date, then you can choose to do that later on. So I'm going to click no right now, and I'm just going to click join. So in a second, what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to get my site. So here it is, it's giving me membership. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the top of the browser, and I'm going to type the name of the site that my teacher has set up. So I need to go to the top and I need to type in the address for the wiki that my teacher will have given me, either for homework or in class. And that one that my teacher has given me, the example I'm going to put is the King Clay, all one word, 2.wikispaces. Notice it's spaces. Sometimes people will type space and it doesn't work. And .com. So the kingclay2.wikispaces.com. Click enter. And it's going to take me to this page here. Okay, and it's saying there that it's protected. So I want to join this space, so I need to go down here and I click join this wiki. Now sometimes that's on the top, it says join here, but on this wiki space it says here, so I just want to click join. And what this does is it means that I can actually join my space, join the teacher's wiki space, not just be able to see it, but I'll be able to edit it as well. So I don't need to write a message, I can write hello if I want to, but I don't need to, and then just click request membership. So now I've done that, and now I've just got to wait for my teacher to agree my membership. And that'll take a couple of days, depending on how much my teacher actually uses it, and within a few days I'll be able to access that. So come back in a minute and we'll have a look to see what it looks like when my teacher's actually agreed it. Okay, so what I've done here is I've logged in, I've logged out for Andrew, and I've logged in as the teacher again and gone to the wiki space, and now I can see that as a teacher Andrew Star 43 has asked if he can join, and because I recognise the name I'm going to click approve, and he's now going to be added as a member. Now I'm going to sign out as the teacher here, and I'm going to sign back in as Andrew, so I'm going to become a student again. And what that means is that when this opens up now and it takes me to my page, so there's the page I want to go to. This is my dashboard. It's got my inbox and all kinds of other stuff, which I don't really use a lot with my students, but there you go. Click on that. That's taken me to the page. Now the cool thing is now, as Andrew Star 43, as the student, I can now edit the pages. So I can see some really bad spelling mistakes. God knows what happened there, but I need to get rid of that because that looks a mess. So I'm just going to delete that in there, and I'm going to put this is great. Thanks. But really what I'll be putting more likely is I'll be putting something to do with the learning, maybe adding some notes or something like that. And maybe if I've got a question, I can quickly click discussion. I can add a new post, and I'll be thinking, what's my question? How do I put up a video. And anyone know? And I can post it up there, just like any other forum message board that you might use on the internet. Hopefully someone else will read that later on, and they'll click it and ask a question about it. Maybe I'll be studying biomechanics with my PE teacher, or whatever it is that's down on the links list there, and if I've got a question about my biomechanics, then I'd use the discussion forum on that area there, and I'd add the question in and on that area, so that basically the teacher can see that I'm asking a question about that, and everyone else knows that I'm asking a question about that. But if I'm asking something more general about how the wiki works, or when does the homework need to be handed in or something, maybe I'd use the home page. So that's about it really, as far as actually getting to use the wiki. There'll be a lot of times where you can have a play with it. You can just look at different things. You can look at manage this wiki, and you can see all different things you can do. You can change the way that the wiki space looks. You can look at statistics to find out how much different people are using it, and so on and so forth. If you want to see who's been on it very recently, you can click recent changes just there, and that tells me everything that's been done to the page in the last little while. So I hope that's helpful. That's it from me now, and I'll see you later. Keep it real.